Triple-Triple Tic-Tac-Toe, brought to you by Bedtime Math and the Tinley Park Public Library. You thought you had mastered tic-tac-toe, but guess what? It's time to level up. Play a mini game in each box of a giant board and see if you can win 3 in a row to win big. It'll keep you on your tic-tac-toes. For this activity, you will need 2 players, a printable triple-triple tic-tac-toe board, or to create your own giant board, 2 pencils, pens, or markers. To make your own giant tic-tac-toe board, measure and cut a large sheet of paper into a perfect square. Mine is 12 by 12 inches. Use a ruler to measure your lines into equal intervals, both horizontally and vertically. My lines are 4 inches apart from one another, since 12 inches divided into 3 sections equals 4 inches of space, or 3 times 4 equals 12. Use the straight edge of your ruler to draw your horizontal and vertical lines across your game board. Now that you have completed your large game board, fill each of its 9 squares with smaller tic-tac-toe boards until you have filled the entire board. You're almost ready to play. Remember, tic-tac-toe is a game of strategy. In regular tic-tac-toe, 2 players take turns writing X's and O's on a grid, each hoping to be the first player to line up 3 in a row to win the game. On our large board, each time a player wins a mini board, that whole square now counts as that player's shape, X or O. Whoever gets 3 giant squares in a row wins the game. To begin playing, each player must decide who will be X's and who will be O's, and on which mini board to begin playing upon. When player 1 fills in any square on a mini board, player 2 has to go to the mini board in the matching part of the giant board. Once a player wins a mini board, that player gets to mark the whole big square with his or her X or O shape, which takes the square out of play. The first player to mark 3 big squares in a row, across, down, or diagonal, wins the whole game. We hope you enjoy playing tic-tac-toe on your own giant board at home. Today's activity included the math topics logic, multiplication, and measurement. Challenge yourself with the following math problems. Check your answers, find more problems, instructions to today's activity, and a printable tic-tac-toe board at the following link. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check out Bedtime Math books available at the Tinley Park Public Library or visit bedtimemath.org.